to hold consultations with stakeholders who have an interest in deterring crime, including the judiciary, and it expects the exercise to lead to the establishment of a criminal justice board whose primary function would be to review draft legislation pertaining to crime that will go to the country's parliament. Information Minister Melford Nicholas told a post-cabinet news briefing yesterday that the perception that some sentences for gun crimes have been too lenient could be among the matters for the consultations.
Because over the past 2 weeks, the debate has waged as to whether or not there is a need for one to take a closer look at the discretion that the judiciary has for punishing gun crimes. The cabinet is still of the intent that leniency in respect of this heinous crime and the uncertainty and the fear that it creates in the public is something that needs to be redressed. So I think the planned consultation with all stakeholders, members of the Bar Association, members of the church, the police, even members of the judiciary would seek to commonly address their minds to this particular issue and to see whether or not we can come out with a broader and better consensus as to how we deal with this particular issue.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Police Force is promising a multi-pronged response to the country's rising crime and security concerns, including a spike in gun-related killings. Police Commissioner James Sutton told a press briefing yesterday they're pursuing 7 priority areas, one of which is addressing the presence of guns in communities.
We have also conducted a number of house searches and vehicle checkpoints in an effort to recover illegal firearms. We have received some successes, but there are many firearms out there. What we have realized is that a number of citizens are assisting the known criminals by holding and securing these illegal items. What I can say to you who are assisting these criminals, we are coming for you.
The Suriname government is making it very expensive for highly qualified healthcare workers who would like to go and work overseas. Star News reports that the government has drastically increased the fees for essential documents from $58 to $1,000 for each declaration. These documents include certificates of competence, registrations, and a certificate of diplomas for foreign purposes. Suriname's Public Health Minister Amar Ramadan says this is a measure to counter the threat to national health security. In order to retain highly qualified people in the healthcare sector, the government will pay this group an additional $130. This is in addition to the existing brain drain allowance, which is between $91 and $166.
CARICOM Chairman of Grenada's Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell is worried about the impact that Mpox can have on the region's tourism industry. Although no positive Mpox case has been recorded in the Caribbean, he says even one confirmed case can dent the tourism-dependent CARICOM member states.
We've actually tested someone in Grenada for Mpox. Now, they've tested negatively, but I want you to just let that sink in for a little on the consequences of if the test said positive, what that could do for tourism, for travel, for the scaremongering that could happen, and the potential shutdown.
In Guyana, the Georgetown City Council has approved a policy to allow political parties to pay less rates and taxes for their buildings in the capital city. The City Council is controlled by the People's National Congress Reform PNCR-led a Partnership for National Unity. The City Council's opposition People's Progressive Party PPP claims that a policy was approved to benefit the PNCR, which allegedly owes the Guyana equivalent of more than $30 million in principal and interest on rates and taxes for its headquarters. Sources say that the PNCR's headquarters property is vested in a company named Mike Wack. The PPP says that it does not owe any taxes on its headquarters building and will not seek a reduction in its annual payments because the cash-strapped city needs money to provide basic services such as garbage collection and drainage.
Barbados Royals are champions of this year's Women's Caribbean Premier League, defeating the Trinbago Knight Riders in yesterday's finals at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago. The men's tournament was scheduled to kick off last night at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua and Barbuda and runs until October 7th.
Before we go, we want to wish the people of Trinidad and Tobago a happy Independence Day tomorrow. The country celebrates its 62nd anniversary of independence from Britain.
This has been the morning edition from the Caribbean News Desk. You may contact us by phone or WhatsApp at +592 700 9293. Thanks for listening.
Q95.
Oh,
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat.
If you give a little more than you take, and if you try to fix more than you break, if you're the kind who takes the time to help a stranger in the rain, there's a place for people like you. If you stand up for those down on their knees and lend a voice to those who cannot speak, if you shine a little light, give sight to the ones who've lost their way, there's a place for people like you. I've heard up there the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. I believe when your days down here are through, there's a place up there for people like you. If you walk around with your heart on your sleeve,
Happy Friday to you,
and if you try,
Mr. Randy Turner in the Browns.
you wanna see.
Good morning to Calibishi.
If you lay down your life for love so soft,
Next few minutes, we have our friends here from Fresh Market.
there's a place
It's a Friday morning.
like you. I've heard that the streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. When your days down here are through, there's a place for people like you.
Hey, my brother David in Atlanta. Yes, it is a beautiful day in Dominica.
The streets are made of gold, and when you get there, there's a hand to hold. Believe when your days down here are through, yeah, there's a place up there for people like you. I know you're right, so keep doing what you do, 'cause there's a place up there for people like you. Mm-hmm. Out of many one people we are. It's so cool. Praise the Most High God every day with your whole heart.
Keeping you in a conscious mood this morning.
Holy, 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 holy Mount Zion.
Buju Banton featuring Grams. I know we must have a traffic jam this morning. I know the police are out there doing their daily duties. vehicles are now reduced to a crawl, huh? Checking your necessary documents this morning.
The Lord, my shepherd, and not want, make me down to lie.
So as a result, vehicles both sides, south and north. There's a crawl there. Some people even getting to work late this morning, huh?
Within the power of righteousness, even for his name's sake. Yeah,
The police doing the necessary checks.
our faith, it will I faith for heal. Thy rod and staff, they are with me, they surely comfort thee. My Savior, Lord,
Next few minutes, our friends there from Fresh Market.
presence of my
In the meantime, in between time,
my head no overload with oil, my cup it overflows.
Buju Banton.
Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in just forevermore, my dwelling place must be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me. And in the house forevermore, my dwelling place shall be. Goodness and mercy all my life shall surely follow me, and in Jehovah forevermore.
Are you driving north or south this morning, Mr. Luis, huh? Big truck driver.
Me to walk those ways within the power,
In the U.S., I-95 at this time.
even for his name's sake.
Stay safe on the road, man.
Here do I walk,
Good to know you have us as your company this morning.
will I bear no ill. Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff.
Let's ask the Lord to give you some strength this morning. Buju, another one before we take our Fresh Market this morning. Driving to the highways and the byways, I-95, going south, going north.
King of all kings, rule all things. Lord, give us strength. Never let to live out the breath of part of my day. Give us strength. Jah, give us strength. Never let thy faith to live out the breath of part of my day. Give us strength. Yeah. Indeed, as the case be.
My friend Peter says, well, maybe traffic and customs were directed by finance, huh? To bring in some monies for the next couple of days. Money's due outstanding. VAT and licenses, huh? Make sure your license and insurance are intact.
He also a faith. Jaja give us strength. Yeah.
It's tight, boy. It's tight in the country. Money's not flowing.
Give us strength. Whoa, Jah, give us strength. I never let my faith to live out the rest of my days. Give us strength. Yeah. Teach the youth them right in the way they should grow. Joy is a stream, constant flow. And I don't wanna be unhappy. Let me live till I'm great. I work hard to get there. Keep out of the appearance and backbiters way. Never let the the seat of education, decay no way. Jah give us strength.
Q95. 95.
Never let life end. No, live how to break the part of my days. Give us strength. Yeah, yeah. Give us strength.
Q95. 95.
Market. What? Pocket that hurts you. Fresh market, never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop. Your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market.
And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. At Cash and Carry, we offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need. From groceries to household essentials, our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale, we're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseau, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. We can't wait to see you.
What you're looking for is that price. What you're looking for is that value.
Best price, where everything is nice. And oh, you will love the price. Convenient and easy. Make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price open daily all week with home store decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is that value.
Market. When money comes and your pocket that hurts you. Fresh market, never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop. Your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed.
Let's say good morning to, of course, the staff there from Fresh Market and Mr. Thomas and Company. Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, morning, Matt. Morning, Matt, and all our listeners out there. Of course, we are from Fresh Market and Best Price. The pharmacies that continue to provide you with services and products that you need to care for yourselves. And on a Friday, what we do, we provide you with information that you need to care for yourselves. Prevention is better than cure. And today is no exception. We will, school starts next week, and most parents are getting their kids ready for school. So we're going to focus on the health tips. Back to school health tips for things that parents can do so that the kids can remain healthy, maintain healthy, and go back to school. I want to say morning to some of our listeners out there. Morning, first of all, to our folks. We have a couple of folks in Barbados, like Maxim, Moore, and Eddie and Pet. Morning to you. Ricky and Andrew Joseph, Steve Joseph, Edmund Galley, staff, of course, at Fresh Market and Best Price, Heimer and the others, Nora, Annie and Albert, Alfred George, and Dr. Steak. That's Butro. Morning to you. Wayne and May, morning to you. And Ronald and Edith in Tennessee, morning to you. New York, Dr. Hamlet, in Joe Christmas and Barbara Tewitt, Joe Christmas in Canada. and barbiturating kids. And those are the ones we say morning to. And Kenrick, of course. Morning to all of you. And this morning, let me get my colleague to introduce herself.
Good morning once again. My name is Dahlia Lawrence, and I would just like to say good morning to all our listeners.
Good, fine, good. So, as mentioned, we'll focus on back to school health tips. Children and parents are gearing up for the start of another school year. A new school year starts in September, which is pretty soon. I think is next week, of course. I think the college where I teach opens on the second, isn't it? College opened actually early this year. Second, preparation for the hallways means shopping for backpacks, clothes, and other school supplies. While these items are all part of a successful learning experience, making sure your children are healthy in all capacities should be the highest priority. Of course, you go shopping, probably last minute shopping today, backpack and new uniforms and so on. Yes, those are essential, but making sure that they are healthy, that's the highest priority. Ensuring the health of your children will help them succeed and help put you at ease. Here, we're going to talk a few tips. We're going to give you a few tips that parents can do to enhance their children's educational experience. Good. So let's, Dahlia, tell us. Well, child exams.
A well child exam is a comprehensive health checkup for children of all ages. The exam includes a sports physical for student athletes and look at many aspects of health for all kids. Preteen and teen patients are able to discuss any health and well-being concerns with their healthcare team. Additionally, providers educate young patients about drinking, drug use, weight issues, the importance of helmet and seatbelt use, and sexuality. For young children, providers evaluate where your child ranks based on age appropriate developmental milestones. For example, at 2 weeks, an infant's feeding habits and growth are monitored. At 5 years old, knowledge of the ABCs, basic colors, and home address is tested. The healthcare team will also use the time to update immunization if needed.
Good. So that is a well child exam. No, what about vaccination?
Vaccinations are vital in order to keep children healthy, especially young children. Vaccinations are safe and can be administered in groups if your child is behind schedule. Receiving vaccinations help keep your child and his or her classmates safe.
Very good. So vaccinations are critical to ensure that children remain healthy and also the others among them are healthy. Leading healthcare providers and the CDC recommend these vaccinations. So I'm just going to list some of the vaccinations that healthcare providers and CDC recommended. DPT, diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, hemophilus, influenza, hepatitis A, B. HPV is also important. Influenza, meningococcal, MMR, pneumococcal, polio, rotavirus, varicella. So all of these vaccines are recommended for young children. Good. So it says here, talk to a healthcare provider about vaccines and any concerns you may have. Any concerns you may have, talk to a healthcare provider about vaccination, the need for vaccination, the reasons for the importance, in fact, the importance of vaccination before your child. Make sure your child is properly covered. Good. Now, a very important area is the nutrition for the child. Let's look at that.
Nutrition. Eating nutritiously is integral to overall health for people of all ages, including children. However, children do need different amounts of nutrients based on age. Check the dietary guidelines for Americans to help measure the specific nutrient levels needed for your children.
Good. So children, nutrient. We also need to mention, in addition to vaccination there, it's always a wise thing to deworm children. Deworm children. Home medicine now are very safe and then minimal side effect, unlike in the past, because the kids have been, usually kids always remember kids hand to mouth or to toy to mouth, all of these things. So it's good to deworm keep. And the best way of deworming the young ones are on empty stomach, first thing in the morning, empty stomach. They usually have special liquid for that. Not at night, in the first thing in the morning, safe, and especially if your kids complain of if the appetite is reduced or abdominal cramps, abdominal pain, or they scratching the anus, all of these are signs that they have some form of enthalment infection. And the worm medicine now are broad spectrum. Broad spectrum. The common one that been used is Zental. Zental is the international one. So it's always wise to deworm kids. And yeah, it's a good thing and wise thing to deworm kids. They need that because hand to mouth, and they play with, for instance, if they have pets around, dogs and so, they play with those and they hand straight to the mouth and so forth and so forth. So it's good to deworm kids. So in addition to the vaccination, it's always good to do that. Because if kids are dewormed, when they're worms, they don't thrive properly, they don't concentrate properly. The worms, of course, suck all the nutrients that they absorb from their food. So it's always good to do that. And worm medicine are very cheap, and freely available. It's over the counter. Talk to your pharmacist for the best preparation. People tend to take old time worm medicine. Yeah, so old time worm medicine. Those always remember worms develop resistance, and those other worm medicine tend not to be able to work. You need a broad spectrum, and the most effective ones are the imidazoles now that are being used. They improve on them. Good, so do that. Good. So we look at vaccines. We look at nutrition. What are some of the nutrition-dense food that are available? Let Dahlia tell us.
Nutrient-heavy foods that should be incorporated into your child's diet include dairy, fruits, grains, proteins, and vegetables. In the whirlwind that is school preparation, be sure to emphasize health. Don't bypass health checkups, vaccinations, anti-bullying education, and nutrition. Use these elements and others to create a plan that will support the improvement and sustainability of your child's well-being. For some children, the transition from the carefree days of summer to a weekday school routine is a welcomed change. Seeing friends again, getting back into school sports, learning new concepts, and choosing an outfit for the first day back feels exciting. For others, though, the re entry to school and an 8-hour day can be tough. For students who are taking the leap from primary school to high school or from high school to college, the newness can cause many to feel apprehensive and anxious. Parents want the best for their children, and educators want students who arrive alert and ready to learn. Here are some tips and strategies to help children manage back to school with less stress and anxiety.
Good. And it talks to having a good, healthy diet. And the healthy diet is, you want to be balanced, fruits always, fruits and vegetables, grains and protein. They need protein, all of these things, dairy, fruits. But healthy diet is critical, and even healthy snacks for the kids. Healthy snacks for kids because they need to concentrate, they need to thrive well, concentrate in the classroom. So we want to take care of them. Of course, the vaccination, deworm them, and also the diet is critical for the kids. We can probably take a break now and we'll continue our discussion.
What comes and pocket that hurts you? Fresh market, never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop. Your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market.
And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. At Cash and Carry, we offer the finest selection of products that cater to your every need. From groceries to household essentials, our shelves are stocked with quality items that are sure to impress. And guess what? We're not just great for wholesale, we're also your go-to place for all your food service needs. Located right opposite the Immigration Department on King George V Street in Roseau, we take pride in providing you with an unforgettable shopping experience. Our friendly staff is here to assist you in each and every step of the way. Ready to place an order or have a question? Call us at 316-0184 or 255-6823. And carry, cash and carry, cash and carry, cash and carry. We can't wait to see you.
What you're looking for is at best price. What you're looking for is at value rival.
Best price, where everything is nice and oh, you will love the price. Convenient and easy, make shopping breezy.
The luxury of everything in one supermarket located on the riverbank with parking. Best Price, open daily, all week with home store, decor for every room, pharmacy for all prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, supermarket for all your grocery items, fresh produce and frozen.
What you're looking for is all at Best Price.
What you're looking for is at value rival.
Market. When money comes and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed.
We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop.
When your money don't come and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed.
Back to you, Mr. Thomas.
Yeah, yes, thanks very much. There we returned. We're talking about going back to school. We're looking at health, back to school health tips. We're looking at health tips. And in relation to the fruits, we want to mention there, with regards to fruits and kids, vegetables, diet for the young ones, it's always wise to give them a rainbow color, meaning that different color fruits. So different fruits have different nutrient in it. So always, train our kids to eat the different fruits so that they can, get the maximum benefit. You need vitamins and minerals, trace elements. All of these things come from those fruits. So rainbow colors, the different fruits provide different nutrients. It's always good to do that. You need vitamin C and Bs and so forth from the various fruits. Good. So let Dahlia tell us, how do we best prepare children to return to school?
Experts suggest giving younger students time to visit a new school in order to get comfortable with the layout of the building. Facilitating get-togethers with their friends at lunch and after-school activities can also help. If your child will ride the bus, help younger children see where the bus stops can give them Helping younger children see where the bus stops can give them added peace of mind. Experts also suggest transitioning to the school year with Experts also suggest transitioning to the school year, sleep schedule a week or two before school starts. If your child has been sleeping in, the transition to waking up before 7 a.m. can be a struggle. So don't wait until the first day of school to make the shift. Children can feel apprehensive about fitting in with peers, who they will sit with at lunch, finding their locker, or navigating a new school. The transition to school, especially for younger students, can cause children to feel nervous. Many will experience a degree of separation anxiety. And for students who experience some form of depression or anxiety, careful planning and coping strategies are especially helpful and can be a safeguard to their mental health. It's hard to believe summer break is ending and students are heading back to class. This back to school transition can be a stressful time, for children and their parents. However, there are steps caregivers can take ahead of the start of the school year to make it a little easier. Learning in school is essential to our children's health and development. School needs to be a positive experience with opportunities for growth and development, both academically and socially. By taking time in the back to school season to prepare our children, parents can set the stage for a successful school year and and consequently promote the health, development, and well-being of our children. Before school begins, start to gradually ease sleep back to the hours needed during the school year. Often, this means going to bed earlier and getting up earlier than we do during the summer. Sleep hours should be adjusted a week before the start of school. Make sure that you are reading to your children daily, or if your child is of reading age, that he or she is reading for 30 minutes each day. Cut back on electronics usage to an hour total each day. Plan something special for the first day of school. Let your child pick a special outfit or backpack or treat. Starting school should be a positive and exciting opportunity. Some children will be nervous about starting or returning to school. It's important for parents to acknowledge those feelings. Ask your child how he or she is feeling about going back to school and validate whatever feelings he or she shares. You may not be able to solve them, and that's okay. Just getting children to talk about it will give them support and create opportunities to think about how to make things better. Help ease anxiety during back to school time. Practice or go over routines like bus pickup, drop before the school year starts. If your child is going to a new school, try to visit the school prior to school starting. Encourage and accommodate, or if your child is younger, arrange in person social activities with peers from school. Attend all school events where parents or guardians are welcome. It is also important to help your child maintain regular schedules for homework, eating, sleeping, exercise, and fun or relaxation during the school year. Following a routine can help take some of the surprise out of the new situation, ease a child's anxiety, and make back to school an exciting time of year for everyone.
Good. So those are real good tips for returning to school. And notice it's there. It's good to have a schedule, as you say there. Important to maintain a regular schedule. Homework, eating, sleeping, adequate rest, exercise, and fun or relaxation during the school year. Parents need to supervise their kids, make sure they're on top of that. Children who have this regular routine tend to do very well, isn't it? They are relaxed, they're balanced, and they overcome anxiety. So all the things, these are practical advice to you who are returning to school, to you who are sending back your kids to school, and we're looking at healthy tips as they get ready or prepare themselves for school here. These are real healthy tips for you to do. Good. So those are tips. Now there's sometimes situation in school where they call bullying. Let's look at that.
Unfortunately, bullying occurs far too often in primary schools and high schools across the country. The most important thing for parents to do is to not take bullying lightly. Teach your children these tactics to address bullying productively. Don't fight back. Maintain composure. Say stop confidently. Walk away. Use humor or neutral responses. Ask teacher or school officials for help. If your child is accused of bullying, make sure he or she knows that bullying behavior is unacceptable.
Good. That's good training. And Of course, these days there are bullies, and these are practical help. Train your kids. Once they're going to school, these are the things you need to tell them. Don't fight back. Maintain composure. Usually, when one fights back, it's worse. When they take, revenge, it's always worse. So never fight back. Try not to. Say stop constantly, and of course, it's always wise to talk to the teacher about it. Teacher about it. Walk away. Walk away from the one who is bullying, who is teasing you, or use humor or neutral responses. That's tough to do. Those are tough to do, but parents can train the kids to deal with those situations. And of course, I say, ask the teacher for help to deal with those who are bullying. So these again, practical advice as to how to deal with those who bully, because you will face that as you go to school. Let's take a break and we'll come back to wrap up. You can take a quick break now.
Fresh market. When money don't come, and the pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Your one stop. Your money don't come and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market.
Back to you.
Good. So we were just reviewing back to school health tips. We tend to do that every year. We had Fresh Market and Best Price. These are tips we give you for your kids to prepare them to go back to school. As mentioned there, want to make sure that the kids are healthy. And when they go to school, they want to be healthy so that they can concentrate. We mentioned vaccination. This is critical. Make sure that they're covered. You can talk to a healthcare provider. We mentioned in addition to vaccination, we mentioned that it's good to deworm them, deworm the kids. They have womb medicine freely available, and then no side effects, etc., or few minimum side effects. We mentioned the nutrition. They're healthy. They have to be healthy in school so that they can concentrate. We talk about the rainbow colors of fruits and vegetables and healthy drinks. Avoid buying these sweet drinks for the kids. Yeah, that won't really help them. So we talks about nutrition dense fruits. Those are healthy. Provide healthy foods for the kids. And we talk about practical help to return to school. What parents can do to help their kids settle down and overcome the anxiety of going back to school. And we mentioned bullying, practical help that the kids can do and what parents can do to help them prepare them to face bullying in the school. So all of these are practical help. You can always feel free to contact us in Fresh Market or Best Price. The pharmacists are always there to provide you additional information. We can give you information. If you come in, talk to the pharmacist. You want to choose a OTC med for your kid as they go back to school. Some parents figure out kids, their nutrition is not as it should, and they want to get a tonic, which is also wise. Even the nutrition is not as it should be because of cost factor. Fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. It's also good to give them additional supplements in case that you feel you want to do that. We'll talk to the pharmacists. They will help you to choose an appropriate one, and also the home medicine that they may need. Good. So feel free to visit us or call us at Fresh Market or Best Price. The pharmacy, they continue to provide you with with the information that you need. We're always here to provide you information, prevention, and also to care for you. And of course, provide you with all your medicines at affordable prices. The price is just getting lower and lower and lower every day. Good. So I want to wish everyone a pleasant weekend and a happy back to school.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95, the big station.
From the Caribbean News Desk, the morning edition. Good morning. I'm Kendall Morgan.
And I'm Denison Cabral with the latest.
Fine Foods Inc. presents its first ever hotter than summer splash. It's the ultimate end of summer family event on Saturday, August 31st, 2024 at Lindo Park in Goodwill. Come join us for a day of sampling, giveaways, games, massive discounts on Fine Foods Inc. products, food and drinks on sale at happy hour prices. The entrance is absolutely free. The ultimate end of summer family event from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's gonna be a blast.
My food, hotter. My food hot, be hot, hotter than flour. My food hot, be hot, hotter than summer.
This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Strengthen your home, trim trees, ensure drains are cleaned, and ensure you have sufficient plywood, aluminum panels to board up your windows and doors. Ensure that outdoor items can be secured. Be prepared and remember to stock up on Tropical water.
Join us this Friday, August 30, 2024 at 11 a.m. on Q95 FM for an empowering episode of Creole Habits. Host Prince Radix welcomes Kalisha Aaron, a school counselor and counseling psychologist from Mind Matters Counseling and Coaching Services for an inside discussion on navigating the new school year in the digital world. With the new school year kicking off, this conversation is packed with tips and advice for students, parents, and educators to thrive into this digital age. Don't miss this epic Creole Headbeat edition this Friday, August 30th with school counselor and counseling psychologist Kalisha Aaron live on the big station Q95 FM. Also on Q95 Facebook page and YouTube channel from 11 a.m. Sponsored by Digicel. Creole Headbeat, connecting Dominica to its history. Creole Headbeat, a front row seat into the culture of Dominica.
Every day's a little better, every day's more fun, and life is a little sweeter when it's shared with everyone. It's the memories, it's the ups and downs, and the ice cream along the way. Life is better when you make every day Sunday.
Sunday's ice cream. Make every day Sunday.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Do It Center shoppers, we have exciting news. Your favorite home improvement destination just got a major upgrade. Get ready to experience the all-new Do It Center online store. Fresh look, same great products, and super user-friendly. Find what you're looking for in a snap. Need assistance? We've got you covered. Connect with our live chat agents for real-time assistance. But that's not all. Introducing the convenience of seamless online payments with reliable delivery service straight to your door. Shopping for quality products has never been this easy. Don't miss out. Visit store.doitcenterdominica.com and experience the new era of our online shopping. Do It Center, your partner in home improvements.
If you know your favorite store, dial it now. 612-1253. That's Mega Deals. You can rely on Mega for some real deals on name brand clothing and electronics. High quality, low price. We are a wholesale and retail store located in Calabishi, right on the main road. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram as Mega Deals Dominica. Like our page. Check out our stuff. Call us. Visit us. Would appreciate that. Come try it on. Love it. Buy it at Mega Deals. Yo, one and only online and brick and mortar store. Mega Deals is also on wheels. We make it convenient for your shopping. We deliver straight to your door. Email us at info@megadealsda.com. Rely on Mega Deals for some real deals.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green, 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees. 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables. 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato. 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, time to daily way. Okay, boom, my bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy, my bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom. Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom. Fresh market. When money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market. Fresh market. Never disappointed. We are open 7 days a week with the top of the line products. Well stocked supermarket and pharmacy, health and beauty care, fresh produce and meats prepared daily, hot and cold kitchen, ready to go meals, sandwiches, salads, and desserts at your fingertips. Easy access, located on the bayfront, environment friendly, and our staff are approachable and ready to assist. Have you figured out who we are? You got it. Fresh market. Your one stop. When your money don't count and your pocket don't hurt you. Fresh market, never disappointed. Fresh market. We ready. Yo. We ready. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? Dominica invites the world to celebrate the biggest and most anticipated music festival in the Caribbean 2024, October 25 to 27 at the Windsor Park Stadium in Roseau. 3 nights, 1 stage. Non-stop action. Get your ticket now at DominicaFestivals.com or purchase locally at Bullseye Pharmacy or the Peck Scholar Lab. Dominica's World Young Music Festival in 2024. October 25 to 27. Create memories, rejuvenate, exhilarate in excitement, music and dance. Presented by the government of Dominica through the Discover Dominica Authority. This is Asa Banton, your Tropical Water Ambassador, with your hurricane tip for today. Insurance checkup. Ensure that your home and car insurance policies are up to date and covers hurricanes, flooding protection, etc. Be prepared and remember to stock up on Tropical water.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
We ready. Yo. We ready. Yeah. You ready? Are you ready? Dominica invites the world to celebrate the biggest and most anticipated music festival in the Caribbean 2024, October 25 to 27 at the Windsor Park Stadium in Roseau. 3 nights, 1 stage. Non-stop action. Get your ticket now at DominicaFestivals.com or purchase locally at Bullseye Pharmacy or the Peck Scholar Lab. Dominica's World Premiere Music Festival in 2024. October 25 to 27. Create memories, rejuvenate, exhilarate in excitement, music and dance. Presented by the government of Dominica through the Discover Dominica Authority.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
Auto Trade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the Auto Trade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new Auto Trade app. Download the Auto Trade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. Auto Trade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
Can you feel the heat? The Super 6 jackpot is heating up with a blazing new jackpot of over $500,000. Shine bright like the sun when you become the next Super 6 jackpot winner of $670,000. Have you played?
Cause I'm on my way.
KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp at 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good.
Cause I'm on my way.
You an easy way to pay.
You asked for it and you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
You're on your way.
Flow is keeping you connected.
Fine Foods Inc. presents its first ever Hotter Than Summer Splash. It's the ultimate end of summer family event on Saturday, August 31st, 2024 at Lindo Park in Goodwill. Come join us for a day of sampling, giveaways, games, massive discounts on Fine Foods Inc. products, food and drinks on sale at happy hour prices. The entrance is absolutely free. The ultimate end of summer family event from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's gonna be a blast.
It's already 9:18 in the morning. We were expecting our guest here this morning, but he's caught in traffic, so unfortunately he won't be able to make it. There's a lot of traffic back up. Dominic wishes to inform its customers in Massac, Checkall, Letts Point, Back Street, Maho, Belfast Roads, Mopo, Monrepo, Zabrico, and Campbell that the electricity supply will be interrupted on Friday, 30th August 2024 course, that outage started at 7:30 this morning to 12:30 p.m. This is necessary to carry out corrective maintenance on the loader unit step-up transformer. Dominic regrets any inconvenience caused as a result. Again, Dominic wishes to inform its customers in Massac, Check Hall, Les Point, Back Street, Maho, Belfast Roads, Belfast, Mopo, Monrepo, Zabrico, and Campbell that the electricity supply will be interrupted today, Friday, August 30, 2024, from 7:30 this morning to 12:30 p.m. This is necessary to carry out corrective maintenance on the loader unit setup transformer. Dominic regrets any inconvenience caused as a result. We're just going to open up the lines here until our next stop with Jolly's Pharmacy. Let's go to the telephone. Are you there? Yes?
Yes, man. Good morning. Good morning. I just take a chance and I got you. But it's been hell trying to get on your phone nowadays. But, man, I'm glad you mentioned the guy you had on there yesterday because I wanted to get this guy name so I could Google and see the full effect of this guy. Because did he say he was doing research or scientific?
He was doing research, yes, for another book. He has written on 180 books. I'll see if I get the name for you so you can do your own research, huh? Okay?
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that guy said he don't have no anger to responsibility to anyone. But for me, from what
let me give you the name so you can research it there. You can go on YouTube. He has written so many books, 180 books. He's doing some research. His name is Peter Baofu, Baofu. That's you can find him and get to YouTube and research some of his interviews along the world. He's doing some specific research on lifestyles and different things, culture, economics. He's trying to do a book, understanding the cultures and lifestyles around the world. But anyway, you can talk this time. Hello, yes. Come on.
Yes, because my from what little bit I heard and my assessment so far on how other people look at us from different people's ethnic groups around the world standpoint, and where he was putting China in a way of the big on education and whatnot. Man, that is true for now. We're looking at China 35, 40 years back and to China's growth where it is now today. All these things that he claimed yesterday to me, he's looking at his science from a tourist standpoint. He's going to spend a week in Dominica and he's going to make an assessment on how we are laid back with this, with that. But when you're doing this kind of research...
Wouldn't you agree that Dominicans are laid back? Would you agree?
Yes, Matt. But this is what I'm telling you. Scientifically, his research has to do much better than that. You got to look at historic standpoint for you to come to a conclusion.
But that's what he said before he came to Dominica. He had already read about Dominica. That was his point. Before he comes into a country, he's already researched that country and come to and understand the people in that country. That's what he said.
Okay, so now that you said that, and I'm gonna take it right to the point where I'm saying in the place of China. Okay, China now is big, and everybody looking at China now in its modern state. We could put Singapore with it. We could put Japan with it. And I sent you a text, a WhatsApp yesterday when I told you he mentioned America bases in the world. America over 700 bases, military bases, right? That is a phenomenon that took place after World War II. Okay, so what I'm saying from historic standpoint, in my understanding of where he was coming, his thing is not that on the up and up. Okay, I take his word for it. He say he don't have a side, but my instincts tell me different. My point is I'm making, and I send you my WhatsApp. China don't have 700 bases around the world, but China has finances, what they call soft power. So you looking at these things and making this claim to a people who don't know and haven't researched this thing and understand how China comes to be. Let me give you the basis on China's prosperity now.
So would you agree that China now has economic power and the U.S. have more military power? Is that an understanding of yours?
That is my understanding, but the U.S. is still both on top of the when you're talking about that. And mind you, China has a bigger military than America, but America has more might militarily in technical power for where you're using drones, ships, and everything. And what China is doing now, Matt, is copying what America has done over the years. They call in some of these things what they call reverse engineering. The Japanese did it when the Japanese was very popular and things were selling like hotcakes in the 70s, 80s, when Japan's economy was much bigger than China. What they would do is look at all the Western technologies and whatnot, and they would reverse engineer it, meaning they take that, they buy them, or wherever they put their hands on it, take it apart, see how it's made, they make it, bring it back forward with less research, because the most of the things that you see that we use today in technology, most of these things, the research is where the money is spent. So they're not spending money in research. They take out the cheap route, so to speak. Okay, now let's speak of the education of China. China was agrarian society like we have in Dominica, agriculture. Most of China people were uneducated. I'm talking back in 1980, around that time. It's when Mao Zedong took power. China tried to industrialize 3-4 times before, This is about the 4th time around. And they were successful because they had a big population of labor on a lot of land. And it was cheap to take factories to China. Now today, China has become the world factory. And the education part, he's right on that part. But what I'm saying, Matt, when people tell me these things, I'm looking at it not from the present, but I'm looking at the foundation on which it stands, whence it came. And the things that he's saying is almost, to me, what came to mind is when the Chinese ambassador saying, well, we're lazy, we don't have skills and this kind of thing. They were not in that position they are today. It's just a 35, 40 years phenomenon that they came to. And if some of that I would say to our demise, I will give you an example. There were lots of factories in Mexico, lots of factories in the Caribbean, throughout Jamaica, Santo Domingo, places like that. And once the Europeans and America found China to be a cheap source of labor, they took all the factories and to our demise, took it to China. Because you cannot compete with 3 million people here, 200,000 people there and whatnot, versus a 1.4 billion population. A lot of land, cheap labor. On any given day, you have thousands of people trying to get a job in a factory, and the people telling in China, look, you better come here, do what you got to do. If not, I got 1,000 people.
So basically, before you go, you don't believe some of the points put forward there by this professor, no?
No, I'm not saying I don't believe. Some of the things he say to his modern day observation, like this week, yesterday, the day before, he's right on his observation, but he must give it in the proper context.
All right, call. Because we have more calls coming in there. 927. Hello, yes. Are you there?
Love, light, healing, joy. Mr. Pelter, blessed day.
Blessed day to you.
Rossi, blessings. Dion, blessings to you. Matt. Many things on my mind, but yesterday, I listened to that. He's Chinese, Matt.
He's from Vietnam.
Oh, he's from Vietnam.
Well, he's an American citizen. He's an American citizen, but he's from Vietnam.
Yeah. He say English is his favorite language, or he speaks English every day. Well, if he's bilingual and English is his favorite language, or he speaks English every day. He said a lot of things that annoyed my suspicion, Matt, even when he talked about the way Chinese are not all caught up in the politics of China, and Americans will go in your face and want to this. And he really tries his best to put America in a bad light, which we know America is. But China is no better than America. There is a group, Matt, in China they call the Falun Gong. And to see the persecution they're facing, if you do, I don't even want to talk. Somebody could research the Falun Gong movement, a spiritual group, Matt, or they into meditation and all of that. So when he talk about even China, America saying, oh, China is not experiencing war, they have never fought any serious wars and all of that. And you, Matt, yesterday, I was so glad because you're inclined to that. All China's neighboring countries, China is at war with them, looking to extend and expand its territory, bumping its ships into other ships and quarterman finger fighting on the sea, claiming territory in the South China Sea. So China is no better. I watch him to be a mercenary, or an intelligence of China, or he just figure out he's a great writer, but is he telling us everything? Is he really telling us everything? And I watch, maybe studying the cultures of countries, especially he lives so long in Africa and studying Africans. Is he on a mission to study?
Well, Blessings, I gave you his name. I gave you his name because I don't want to misrepresent what he has said. His name is Professor Dr. Peter Balfour. He's a Google. Just go on YouTube and you'll find out a lot more about him. I don't want to misrepresent some of the things he said, but he's an easy Google, an easy study. He has written over 180 books from different countries, different cultures, and I'm sure you'll find out that all that you have to. I'm hoping that he comes back. He was on his way here, but too much traffic this morning. But I just don't want to misrepresent some of the things he said, okay? Go ahead.
You there with me, Matt?
I'm still here.
No, I am saying, Matt, intelligence always have the cover, Matt. And I'm not saying that's what he is doing. That's my suspicion based on what was said yesterday.
I agree with you. Yes, I agree.
That's it. It's my perception. That doesn't mean I am correct in my perception. But I'm just saying, Mr. Pelty, most of the times, and that's what happened to us as an African people, we take everything on face value. We refuse to dig deeper and pile higher. So we are quite unsuspecting spectators. So everybody come and shove down the garbage down our throat and think, well, it's okay because he's not Chinese. He is Vietnamese. And all of a sudden, I'm not saying the brother is not genuine, but he said certain things that annoyed my suspicion. That's what I told you in my opening remark.
I agree. The only thing I was kind of suspicious about, and I was hoping he would come this morning and ask him. He said he's not going to reveal who his sponsor is. He just want to keep it anonymous. Yeah.
Based on your interjections, you threw me off a little bit. And he said he wants work with a sponsor, but he was being controlled. Who? He did not disclose. He said so many things that raises red flags, Matt. And I'm saying that brother there, I wish he was there longer, because I would engage him. But let me take it to Dominica quickly. Matt, electoral reform.
Yes.
And the threat of calling it a threat, Matt, I refer to it as a threat. Snap election. Matt, what is happening? Matt, where are the resistance? Matt, what they call the opposition? The APP, the UPP, the UWP, the Freedom Party, the NGM. Matt, how up to now these people cannot get their act together in some meaningful, I'm not talking them kind of secretive thing at the meeting here, the meeting there. Meaningful, collaborative effort publicly, and let us see all of them that come and represent who they representing and make a big stir, make a big thing. Look, you talk about Daryl Phillips, man, who took that manner of dictatorial approach in Dominica to the United Nations. Isn't that what you said, man? Something this week there?
Mm-hmm.
He had his own agenda going there. But guess what? He dovetailed the dictatorial approach of this criminal enterprise with his own agenda. And as I tell you, Matt, I had to commend him on second thought. I had to commend him. Who else is doing that? Who else is taking our plight? Keep talking about the Caribbean report, Matt. We have people that are very skilled in Dominica, in journalism and in other things, Matt. How the hell can we not be on even Caribbean report or some BBC News or some kind of thing that somebody else suggested what they should do? Take the matter to BBC. Let us be highlighted. Let some focus be on this little piece of rock where criminals hijacked it and want to come in and play like they're so holy. They're drug dealers. They're money launderers. They're all kind of criminals, man. And when we finish, we just sit down in a small scope in our cocoon, mat, and think Dominica is isolated from the rest of the world. Thank you.
Thank you. $9:35. Hello, yes. Good morning.
Yeah, my brother.
How are you doing, Brad? How are you
Greetings,
doing? How are you doing? Yeah. Mhm.
My brother, I think you should play the recording of this young man, this gentleman. 'Cause he did say that somebody said it was Vietnam. He said no, it's a Chinese descent in America. He said that. I listen. Could play it again.
But I'm telling you, somebody just Googled it, and he's saying he was born in Saigon in Vietnam. So it's an easy Google. It's an easy Google. He's an American citizen, but he was born in Saigon. Okay.
Okay, if he
Yes.
said he's from Saigon, Vietnam, why his conversation was mainly on China? He never talked about Vietnam. His main conversation about the work ethics in China, how the Chinese children committing suicide if they're failing in school. He never talked about Vietnam. And I know a little about Vietnam because there's a lot of Vietnamese right there in the Bronx, and they look like Spanish because they mixed with black folks during the wars of Vietnam with the American black soldiers.
He actually looked more like a Chinese than he is in Vietnam. He actually
That's
looked more
what
like a Chinese, yes. But as I said,
That's exact. You see, the proof is right there. He looked more Chinese to you than even we that couldn't see. So you see what I'm saying? But Matt, what I have to say, white people, it's so easy for them to come to us and dictate to us and tell us. First of all, he coming to study Dominican culture all over the world. Dominica don't have a culture. The culture in Dominica it came with the slaves from Africa. So if you're telling me you want to find out where the Dominican population is from in Africa, I understand that. Dominica don't have a culture. It's an African culture that came to Dominica with the slaves. And you got, this man said English is his first language. The man have a strong accent. Strong accent. How can English be a first language? I seen Chinese or Vietnamese that's in America, that's born in America. You wouldn't even hear an accent from them until he was born up there. This man have a strong, you got to be careful with the people that come amongst us. They have agenda, and they're going to come amongst us, and it's so easy for us to accept them. That's who we are. We are God people. We don't have no hatred in us. So we always accept people. So be careful, my people, who we accept amongst us. I'm listening.
all right, thank you very much. Again, the gentleman will be leaving Dominica today. He's going to he's been to over 100 countries, and of course, Dominica is one of the stops. I'm hoping that sometime, after his research is completed, I will get a chance to talk to him again. Let's see if a lot of people are asking for his numbers or his phone or to do some research. I'm sending I'm sending his information across there. 4493. So again, his name is Peter Baofu. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. It's Baofu. Baofu. He's a professor, Dr. Peter Baofu. Hello on the telephone. Yes, good morning. I really wish he was on his way here, but he was caught in traffic this morning. He just wanted to complete the conversation. Hello, yes.
Yeah, Mark, it is very good, this gentleman would have returned to complete the conversation because, like Blessings, I would have liked to engage him to find out his views with respect to the way the Chinese do not engage our economy in terms of supporting our local economy and so on, and the way that they dominate all the foreign projects on the job, even the labor, the very menial jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They import the Chinese workers to do that, Matt. And then even just the general conduct of the Chinese in Dominica over the years, we've not seen the MOU that Skerrit signed with them. And but what we are experiencing, Matt, is of serious concern. We've seen, for example, even in the International Airport project, basically they hijacking people landing from Sister Norma Dalrymple crying every day and many others, that they just hijack the people land. We've seen the story of my brother, David Chagel, Matt, and we sit down and we take that lightly, Matt. What you see that is happening to David Chagel, Matt, and to the other residents of the Pigua Concord area, Matt. Matt, that is a dangerous sign that we have to make sure that we put down our foot sooner rather than later, Matt, because that speaks volume, Matt. I need to remind the people that one of the occasions, Mr. Chagel went to the police, the local police in Margaret, accompanied by the PAL and to make a complaint with how the Chinese were taking over his land illegally. And the police informed him that, they couldn't help him. That was above their pay grade, Matt. But people need to meditate on these things to see how serious it is, That tells us, that is setting the precedent in Dominica for the Chinese to go wherever they want in Dominica. Once they see a piece of land and they feel that they want to take it, then just take it and start to do what they want on it, and no man backing it, no dog backing it, man. That is a serious thing, and we need to find out from the Chinese ambassador, the Chinese operatives that come in to try to spread their propaganda in Dominica and so on. What's up with that? What is up with that type of relationship where the Chinese clearly are operating above the law in Dominica? They beating up people in Roseau, and then remember a time when they beat up some local Blackmore, asked the people to go and apologize to the Chinese because after the Chinese beat them. So that is to tell you, Matt, and we sat down there and we allow all of those things to fester while they're taking root, Matt, and right now we seem they're just taking over people's land. And when the man protested to attack an excavator that was mashing up his land, Matt, the police, when the police intervened to inform Mr. Chagel that he was to be responsible for replacing the broken glass of the excavator that is on his land illegally, destroying his property. And Matt, that is happening today, Mr. Chagel, Matt. Today is David, Matt. Tomorrow, we do not know who it is, and we sit there, Matt, and none of us saying anything, in terms of how we're going to do something positive that will get results, that will find out exactly what it is that the Chinese are up to in terms of how much liberty Mr. Skerrit has given them to operate in Dominica, what they can do, what they cannot do, because Matt, so very soon they will start again to beat people like they were doing a couple of years ago, and police cannot do anything about that. So that is also be of concern to all of us in Dominica, that type of Chinese colonization, because that is what is happening. We see the airport building and they are the main contractors benefiting from our money, and we finding out it's not passport money that the Skerrit paying them there with. It's all other money that the economy is generating, that he told us that he has to be taken from all areas to make sure that we get the international airport on going, when we were promised by him that MMC Anthony Hayden, the manager of our foreign treasury, the owner of our foreign treasury, would be the one front-loading the money for the construction of the international airport. We are quickly approaching $500 million spent by the government on that project, and not 1 cent from our passport money. They gave him how many 100 passports to raise $1.3 billion, Matt, to sell passports to build airport, and up till now, not 1 cent of that CDI money is in that project that you see the Chinese alone benefiting from there. Okay? So we must be concerned about those things, Matt. That is fear, that is emergency, that is crisis in the country, especially right now. We have in a situation where even in the parliament, the highest court in the land, the highest symbol of our democracy and our government, you do not have a leader of the opposition. Why? Because the president decides to play games with the prime minister to frustrate the process even more, Matt. All of those things are concerned to us in light of the Chinese involvement in Dominica. And we are not seeing any economic impact from the Chinese involvement in Dominica. They don't buy a fig from us. They don't buy a mango from us now. They do nothing, we're not exporting anything to China. We just receiving. And on top of that, we have to be taking our own money, our own taxes now to pay them to do construction that our local companies could be doing, but they have to be shut down. My boy, and we just sitting down there and taking that day after day, my boy. Those things have consequences on our children and boy, Matt.
I know, but we have to take a stop, Brian. We have to take a stop for Jolly's Pharmacy. So stick around. We'll continue to talk.
95.
I woke up this morning feeling resting. I had intentions to call it string, but I end up in Jolly's Pharmacy. Great and down the street, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Got me feeling fit and strong, now I'm ready to work and make on any mission. If you see me walking, Jolly's Pharmacy is number one, Jolly's walking. We cater for everyone, Jolly's walking. Boost up the immune system, Jolly's walking. Yo, Dominic is the white water box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
Oh, and if they say convenience could make a big difference, then you can trust me. I know just where you should be. And that is JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun with your daughter or with your son. We cater to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, JP Mega. The one-stop shopping, Dominica, nigga. You could be shopping and having fun. Bring Papa and Mama along. We cater to everyone. What a happy place. Oh, what a happy place. But just stick some more of any item and you automatically qualify for a discount. Check us out at the Mega Store in Funkole, where there's lots of parking on Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. JP Mega, the best family shopping experience.
Introducing Jolly's Pharmacy, brand new website, www.jollys.tm. It's your time to jump the line. Shop now at jollys.tm and have your items delivered in the comfort of your office. No more standing in line. No need to use your lunch hour to shop. Hassle-free shopping, safe and secure. Jollys.tm features rush delivery, 1 hour. In-store pickup, regular delivery, 5 p.m. Cut-off time, 4 p.m. It's your time to jump the line. Visit us at www.jollys.tm. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
All right, Dominic, we're here with Jolly's Pharmacy. Carlton Lando is here at the Mega Store. Good morning to you, Carlton. How you doing?
Matt, good morning to you. Good morning to all your listeners at this time. I do hope that you are in good spirit.
Very good spirit this morning, yes.
Awesome. Well, it's a beautiful day on the outside. Looks like we are in for a very hot day as the sun looks like it's out in all its glory. Yes. But this morning on Jolly's Market, I want to again congratulate all our students who would have done extremely well at the CXC exams. To our students that are going to start secondary school, we want to say congratulations to you on your new journey of 5 years of secondary education. And the school is just around the corner. The place is buzzing. All the suppliers of school products are busy. And that also includes Jolly's Pharmacy. As you know, we do carry a wide assortment of stationery products. And of course, it is the time where culturally we will always buy our tonics and our supplements for our children. So this year is absolutely no exception. And today I want to introduce two very essential tonics that are currently in our portfolio specifically for children. The first one that I want to talk about is the Juviton tonic. The name is Juviton, and that is spelled as Juviton, Juviton tonic. and it is a tonic that is tailored for children. So we're talking about children from the primary school system, primary school. So we're looking at any child that is at primary school age. The Juviton tonic is an ideal choice for that child. So we're talking about any child from 5 years up can use the Juviton tonic. It is a bottled tonic with no alcohol and no sugar. However, it does have a very nice orange flavor, and it is very suitable, particularly for the children's cognitive development. So if you have a child that's a little slow, the child is not being very receptive, or you may want to enhance the child's level of receptiveness and being able to retain information, this would be the ideal choice for you. So the Juviton tonic, that is an excellent choice. It contains multivitamins and minerals for children, preferably growing children. As we know, when our children are in primary school, they are of a growing age. And so this tonic would be ideal for them. It contains vitamin A, the B vitamins that are essential for brain development and retaining of information. You have your vitamin C, your vitamin D, and E, which are essential for the immune system and the skeletal muscular system. So the Juviton tonic, if you're looking for a tonic for your child that is in primary school, look no further, but ask for the Juviton multivitamin syrup, and it comes in a bottle 200 milliliters. 9 essential multivitamins and minerals is in this one. You can get this tonic for a mere $36. $36 is the price of this tonic, and as I said, it is the signature tonic for preferably primary school children. You may have a child that's getting into grade 6 or grade 5, where the work level is going to be, the workload is going to be a little more, and they would have to endure a little more. And so the Juviton tonic is the ideal choice for that child in primary school. Again, the spelling is Juviton, Juviton tonic. And as I said, it is the preferred choice of tonic for primary school children. What we're going to do, we're going to take a short break, and then we will talk about another product, but this time for secondary school and tertiary level. We're talking about the Dominica State College. If you're at that level, another product that will be suitable for you.
All right, Carlton, stick around. We'll be back right after this.
Woke up this morning feeling real stink. I had intentions to call it sick, but I end up in Jolly's pharmacy. Great and down the street, Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong, now I'm ready to work and make on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's pharmacy is #1, Jolly's forget. We cater for everyone, Jolly's forget. Boost up the immune system, Jolly's forget. Yo, Dominic is the white water box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
All right, let's go back to Carlton Lando. Back to you.
All right, so we're back with you on Jolly's Market, and we're focusing on the children, students, the pupils that are going back to school. Yes, it's nice for them to have the uniform and the beautiful bag and the books, but it's another thing for them to perform. And hence the reason why we're talking about nutritional supplements that's going to help to enhance their cognitive development, the level of retaining information, and their abilities to be agile and alert in the classroom. The second tonic that I want to speak about specifically for the tertiary level, those students that would be at secondary and the Dominica State College. This tonic is another great choice for these category of students, and that is the Fitzroy Multivitamin Liquid Tonic. Again, it's a 200 milliliter bottle. What I like about this tonic is that it has a very high level of iron and ginseng in it, so it really optimizes your energy and alertness. So you have to be beating the book. You have deadlines to meet. You may be doing SBAs. You may be doing past papers, and it takes a lot to be able to retain all this information. And you need a tonic that is going to give you that level of endurance. And so the Fitzroy, the brand Fitzroy multivitamin tonic is the ideal choice for a healthier, more vitalized you. So again, as I said, it is packed with all of the key minerals and vitamins that are essential for cognitive development of our students, particularly our high schoolers and those that might be at the Dominica State College. You have ginseng in there as well, and iron, which is very good. For particularly young women who might be menstruating very heavily, or maybe would have gotten a diagnosis of iron deficiency anemia, this tonic would also give you more benefits because of the inclusion of vitamins B12 in there, cyclobalamine, and as well iron in there. So it also contains some of the key minerals that are essential for strong bones and teeth. So this is the ideal tonic for our college students and high school students. Again, if you're looking for tonic for that person that is in high school or at college, then look no further. Jolly's Pharmacy will certainly meet that need. So you can get the Fitzroy multivitamin liquid tonic at a mere price of $26.05. $26.05 will give you that Fitzroy multivitamin tonic for a healthy you, a more vitalized you. It is really a good tonic, and we want to encourage you to get this one, particularly if you are at a Dominica State College or at any other secondary school on island. More specifically, if you are entering fifth form or you are in fifth form, that's where the workload increases. You want to get that Fitzroy tonic. So the two tonics that we focused on this morning was the Juviton tonic, particularly for preschoolers and primary school pupils. And then for the secondary school students and college students, we're focusing on a Fitzroy multivitamin liquid tonic. And you can get this one for $26.05, and the Juviton tonic for the primary school pupils, you can get this one for $36. So these are the two products that I wanted to highlight today on Jolly's Market. Do not forget that our promotion on the CARES product for that scholarship, to win free scholarships from the CARES, that concludes today. So you have the last chance today to buy your DCARES product that will make you eligible to be more than likely one of the winners in the scholarship of this year. And we're giving free scholarships with 3 different tiers. Once you purchase any DCARES product amounting to at least $25 and above, then it makes you eligible to be one of the participants for that draw. So again, that promotion, today is the last day of it. We want you to participate and to ensure that you can win a scholarship, and that is a cash scholarship. We have free scholarships, all are cash scholarships, and we're hoping that at least we will be able to have 3 good lucky winners coming very, very soon. So from all of us here at Jolly's Pharmacy, let me see, do have a good weekend, continue to take the results, and as always, ensure that you remain fit and be happy this weekend. Take care, everybody.
All right. Have
And
a
good weekend.
have a good weekend. Have a great weekend. We're coming back, Dominica, right after this. Stick around.
I had intentions to call it sing, but I end up in Jolly's pharmacy. And don't be got she Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work and make on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's pharmacy is number one. Jolly's again. We cater for everyone. Jolly's again. Boost up your immune system. Jolly's again. Yeah. Yo, Dominic is the white water box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
I've got some great news for you. The Belfast Estate Limited back to school with Sunblast promotion it's on. It's simple. With the purchase of one box Sunblast juice, a pack of 10 at any participating outlet island-wide, you could be a winner. All you have to do is WhatsApp your name and receipt to 767-275-6282 and win. First prize, $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Second prize, $500 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Third prize, $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper. So win big with the Belfast Estate Limited. Back to school with Sunblast promotion. Terms and conditions apply.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, back to daily way. Okay, boom. My bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. My bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold kubuli.
Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy.
Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Parties. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that.
Yeah, boy, myself, I on my BB Spice. Where that be?
Please drink responsibly.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the bubble, drink it every day. Give me energy, back to daily way. Okay, boom. My bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. My bubble, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold kubuli.
Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy.
Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Parties. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that.
Yeah, boy, myself, I on my BB Spice. Where that be?
Please drink responsibly.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Toppers snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
I woke up this morning feeling resting. I had the intentions to call it sick, but I end up in Jolly's pharmacy. And don't think I treat Jolly's fix up my immune system. Me feeling fit and strong now. I'm ready to work and make on any mission. If you see me again, Jolly's pharmacy is number one. Jolly's forget. We cater for everyone. Jolly's forget. Boost up the immune system. Jolly's forget. Yo, Dominica's the white water box. Whenever I'm in town and I'm feeling down, I head to Jolly's Pharmacy. They boost me up real quick. Jolly's Pharmacy, leading the way in healthcare.
I've got some great news for you. The Belfast Estate Limited Back to School with Sunblast promotion is on. It's simple. With the purchase of 1 box Sunblast juice, a pack of 10 at any participating outlet island-wide, you could be a winner. All you have to do is WhatsApp your name and receipt to 767-275-6282 and win. First prize, $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Second prize, $500 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Third prize, $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper. So win big with the Belfast Estate Limited Back to School with Sunblast promotion. Terms and conditions apply.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold kubuli.
Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy.
Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that.
Yeah, boy. Myself, I want my BB Spice. Where that be?
Please drink responsibly.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby, Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold Kubuli. Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy. Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that. Yeah, boy, myself, like on my BB Spice. Where that be? Please drink responsibly.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunglass juices, Topper Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
I've got some great news for you. The Belfast Estate Limited Back to School with Sunblast promotion is on. It's simple. With the purchase of 1 box Sunblast juice, a pack of 10 at any participating outlet island-wide, you could be a winner. All you have to do is WhatsApp your name and receipt to 767-275-6282 and win. First prize, $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Second prize, $500 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Third prize, $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper. So win big with the Belfast Estate Limited Back to School with Sunblast promotion. Terms and conditions apply.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. Drink, baby. Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold Kubuli. Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy. Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that. Yeah, boy, myself, like on my BB Spice. Where that be? Please drink responsibly.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby. Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy. Time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my Dini, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold Kubuli. Yeah, boy, myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy. Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Parties. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotion at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery voucher, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that. Yeah, boy, myself, like on my BB Spice. Where that be? Please drink responsibly.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums. Belfast Estate Limited, over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy drink, and of course, Sunblast juices, Toffee snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
We ready. Yo! We ready. Yeah. Are you ready? Dominica invites the world to celebrate the biggest and most anticipated music festival in the Caribbean 2024, October 25 to 27 at the Windsor Park Stadium in Roseau. 3 nights. One stage. Non-stop action. Get your ticket now at DominicaFestivals.com or purchase locally at Bullseye Pharmacy or the Peck Scholar Lab. Dominica's World Young Music Festival in 2024. October 25 to 27. Create memories, rejuvenate, exhilarate in excitement, music and dance. Presented by the government of Dominica through the Discover Dominica Authority. I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby. Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my baby, who's ready? Full energy, my body, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
At Bloombox, we now carry and are fully stocked in granola fertilizers. Urea 46%, great for leafy green 15-15-15, great for all vegetables or young fruit trees 20-20-20, best for foliar spray and seedings and small vegetables 12-12-17, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits 12-24-12, root crop fertilizer like dasheen and white potato 12-4-28, great for tree crops or flowering vegetables and fruits. Red potash for fruit trees and vegetables. All the fertilizers you need are available at Bloombox, located on Federation Drive, Goodwill, second property on the right after the Valley Link Road. Your one-stop shop for everything that grows. Let's bloom together.
I wanna drink Dominica best rum with you. I wanna drink, baby. Dominica best rum with you. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, no right pepper way. Get the body, drink it every day. Give me energy, time to daily way. Okay, boom. My body, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. My body, my baby, who's ready? Full energy. Okay, boom.
Distributed by Belfast Estate Limited. Drink it, but don't abuse it. Okay, boom.
I've got some great news for you. The Belfast Estate Limited Back to school with Sunblast promotion, it's on! It's simple. With the purchase of one box Sunblast juice, a pack of 10 at any participating outlet island-wide, you could be a winner. All you have to do is WhatsApp your name and receipt to 767-275-6282 and win. First prize, $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Second prize, $500 cash and a Sunblast hamper. Third prize, $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper. So win big with the Belfast Estate Limited. Back to school with Sunblast promotion. Terms and conditions apply.
AutoTrade is introducing our very own mobile app. Yes, the AutoTrade app is here. From scheduling your service appointments, request financing, checking our vehicle and parts inventory, to receiving personalized coupons and sales specials. Life is so much easier with the new AutoTrade app. Download the AutoTrade app from the Play Store or App Store today. Call us at 255-6800. AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship.
All right, Dominica, of course, we'll take Belfast in 30 right after. Of course, my guest is experiencing some traffic issues. But I know this morning we were trying our very best to get in touch with the professor. He's here. We're going to talk to him for 20 minutes. Everybody was asking questions. So I'm going to give him 20 minutes from now. There we'll engage our friends there from Belfast. All right, Dominique, it's already 10:21. Just in a minute here, Mr. Balfour will take his seat. I will start an interview, okay? All right, Dominica, we're here. Everybody's was asking for him this morning. He's finally here. We just have about 20 minutes. We're going to take Belfast in 30. Right after that, my guest for Belfast is on her way. We're having a lot of traffic issues here this morning. But Mr. Balfour, how am I pronouncing that word correctly?
Yeah, you're right.
Balfour, okay.
Yes, Balfour, yeah.
You said you were listening this morning. A lot of people called because they had a few questions for you as it relates. Like they actually believe that you were a defender of China. What can you speak to that? Good morning again.
No, I think that's a total misunderstanding. My point as a scholar for my research is to show you that there are cultural values and beliefs in different environments, and they are different. And in many ways, they are in conflict with each other. If you go to one culture, they often try to defend the culture as superior or better than the other one. You go to the other one, they think that there is better than this one. So
Mhm.
my point is to show you that there are different cultural values and beliefs, and some of them are not compatible. And when they are not compatible, instead of saying that there's my culture, mine is better, my values, my truth is absolute. If you don't do it, I'm going to invade you, I'm going to bomb you, I'm going to put sanctions on you, I'm going to force you to do it.
Mhm.
My point as a scholar is to point out that there are different cultural values, and we need to learn to respect each other. You have your own values, they have their own values. You may disagree, fine, but don't just say that because that's your value. Your value is, in this case, is the absolute one, that you think that is stand for the truth. So they have to follow you. If you don't, you can just go ahead and kill them, or genocide, or sanction, invasion, whatever that might be. So that is the point that I'm trying to make. The reason I answered that question that you asked last time, because you asked me about the different values and belief lifestyle. This
Mhm.
I told you, and I want to share with you that the cultures over here are different from the cultures elsewhere. China is a good example. Germany is another example. The US is another example. The UK is another example. India is another example. I can tell you more about any of the other countries. We don't need to talk about China, but it's just one example, because China is just the opposite of the laid-back culture that we have. But we can pick another example. It doesn't have to be about China. It can be about Vietnam. It can be about Cambodia. It can be about Africa. So it doesn't have to be.
Who do you believe right now as we speak that maybe the economic power of the world?
Say that again. The economic power.
Yes.
The economic power that's in another book of mine is that China is already surpassing the U.S. since 2014.
They are surpassing the U.S.
Yes. The largest economy right now in terms of purchasing power parity is not the US anymore. It's China more than 10 years ago. We are not even talking about will they surpass or not. They did already more than 10 years ago in terms of the purchasing power parity. Now, in the Western world, people don't like to talk about this because they don't like to make themselves in decline. So they use the old-fashioned index called the nominal exchange rate. Now, in economics, nominal exchange rate by definition means not real. They are nominal. They are not real.
Okay.
Why? Because they're based on fluctuation. On a given day of the stock market, for example, you may have the exchange, and the exchange volume up and down. The rate can be up and down 1,000 times, but the production doesn't change. If you produce 1,000 tons of steel today, you produce 1,000 tons, but it doesn't matter whether the exchange rate go up and down today, and next second it go up, and 5 hours later go down for today.
So you're saying the Americans don't like the fact that, or to debate whether China or America is the economic power?
The question is not whether they like it or not. The question is that any power doesn't like to be in decline. In the 19th century, this is exactly what happened to China too. The Chinese empire collapsed in 1911. In the 19th century, a lot of people were debating. At that time, the UK, the British, and many other empires came into China and tried to colonize China. Hong Kong, by the way, Macau was taken as a colony, as you know that. So at that time, a lot of Chinese too, they also don't like it. And they don't like to admit the fact that China was in decline. They still think that China is superior than the Europeans, but they lost in the end. So all empires, the British Empire, by the way, just in case you do not remember, Churchill once said that I do not want to be responsible for the decline of the British Empire. No one wanted it. No one liked it. But the point is that there is a tendency in each culture that when it's in decline, they try to in denial. They blame that on everything else. A scholar like me is to tell you what is happening. In fact, some of the solutions which can be used to empower that. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But the point is that a scholar like me, we don't want to take side. The problem is that I listen to a lot of callers. They always want me to take side, one side against the other side. I don't take side. I make a prediction.
Franklin, you want to ask a question? Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. What's your thoughts on China and the position of Taiwan?
This is a question which is internal because China and Taiwan has something to do with the civil war
Okay.
between the nationalists and the communists back in the 1930s, for example. And then the communists won the civil war, so the nationalists, they fled to Taiwan. Taiwan is a province of China historically, okay? So they have been, and then it was supported by the US, and for many years, the nationalists tried to have the dream that they are going to reconquer China and take back what
Oh
they
my
lost.
God.
So there is a fight between the two factions in Chinese political history. Just like in Dominica, you have to, I'm not going to go into the Pacific. I know that
Yes.
there's a problem between the opposition and the government. In fact, I just spoke to one person, I'm not going to mention them. He is the opposition in Dominica. Okay, he has his side of the story, and the government has his side of the story. Now, there's a problem here. They fight, they crash. Okay, what if he come into power next time? You understand me?
Yes,
so
I follow you.
in politics, you never last forever. Today you are in power, tomorrow there will be someone else. So maybe this time it's communists, next time the nationalists. In fact, before that it was the nationalists who were in power. So history had changed. And now the dynamics have changed. Mainland China under the CCP is getting more and more powerful. Taiwan is getting more and more weaker. So if you ask me to make a prediction, will that dream come true to reconquer China? I say no chance in the short term. No chance.
No chance. Okay. There's something I was wanting to ask you, and I'm going to be straight with you. Do you think it's right for what China did to Hong Kong, or what's the position of China and Hong Kong since they've been annexed?
Yes.
Yes.
Since the return of Hong Kong to China, because Hong Kong was taken by the British as a colony, not just Hong Kong. Macau, by the way, just in case you don't know, was
Macau.
taken by Portugal as a Portuguese colony in China. So they have been fighting. So at that time, when they colonized, they asked China to sign a treaty, I think 99 years, to allow the UK to control Hong Kong as a colony. At the time, the collapse of the Chinese Empire. So they signed the treaty under duress. So they never recognized that. So they always said that when we have the power, we will take them back. But anyway, in 1993, that is the 99 years. That's the end of that treaty. So it was returned to China peacefully. Okay. Now, afterwards, under the agreement between the two sides that Hong Kong will be a special administrative region of China, that means that it allowed to have its own administrative autonomy, not foreign policy. You can have your own police force. You have, all these kind of things for 50 years, for example. So they are by doing that. Now, since then, there are some problem and there are subversion by major powers, including the West. Okay, they try to support the opposition and try to ask them to overthrow the CCP in China. In fact, some of the protests and demonstrations, for example, it's not just about a bill which is about extradition. It's much go beyond that. If you listen to some of the protests, they want to get rid of all this altogether. So now they impose a security law under the engagement that because in that administrative region, national security, including Hong Kong, is under the jurisdiction of the national government. You have your own autonomy in your own city, but when it comes to something which has become more national, there is the jurisdiction. So they are appealing to that law to impose the national security right now, to improve them. So things at this point is getting much better now than it was before. If you remember a few years ago, when you watch the TV, you see that all these protests and all this, like the burned buildings, burned the car, burned the subway. Now all these people are so much better now because of that.
Including the guy who defied the tank.
Yes. Look, in any country, there are always some dissenters and opposition.
Yes, I think it's necessary.
Okay. Yes, but you cannot just look into one dissenter, a group, and say that they stand for the rest because the rest do not stand for. In America, you have the KKK. Those are the racist, white, white. But you cannot say that all white in America are racist. They are not, but some of them are. But you cannot say that because you have the KKK, all people in America are bad. You cannot talk like this. There are always opposition. The same thing in Scotland right now. You have some people, they oppose the decision to have a national referendum. They want Scotland to be part of the UK. But the majority say, no, we don't want it. But there are some that say, I want it. So when you look into the politics of a country, you have to look into the overall perspective. Do not allow yourself to say what a small percentage of people, they always say whatever they like. But then what now? For example, even right now, there are some people, they do not want to accept black equality with blacks in America, just like KKK. It doesn't mean that all Americans are like that. There are a lot of people, they are very supportive to fight against racism. You understand me? It's the same thing in Hong Kong. There are some dissenters, but many of them are funded and supported by Western organizations and NGOs.
And let's take a phone call because a few people are trying to call. Are you there, caller? Yes?
Yes, Mr. Pelte, just quickly, I do not want to complicate matters.
Yes.
I just want to caution the brother there. When he comes to the Caribbean, he talk about Dominicans are being laid back, and he says it's a regional thing, like in the Caribbean. Take into consideration our history. For over 500 years, we have been enslaved. And everywhere we went and we are or we go, we are being discriminated against. We do not have the kind of machinery of industry like China and Japan. So being laid back is describing a people as being lazy, you know, not being ambitious or whatever it is. There are many circumstances contributing to what you are observing. So in your analysis, you must be very careful because you sound discriminatory when you compare the Caribbean being laid back to China and Japan. The other thing, nobody asked you any question having to do with the military might of China or how non-warlike China is. The Mongolians really took over China and other countries, England, all of them tried to, to do what they're doing. But when you can clearly state that China doesn't have a global agenda when it comes to hegemony or to total control like all the other empires did, you expose yourself even when you said you once had a sponsor and you was controlled, not disclosing the sponsor. And now you have a sponsor, but you're not going to disclose, but you're not being controlled. You raise a lot of red flags.
All right, I'll tell you what, Blessing, because of time, let's allow the professor to answer.
Okay, first point about the laid-back issue. I think he's made the wrong assumption that laid-back is bad. And that's why if laid-back is bad, if you call someone laid-back, then you are very discriminative. No, I think that laid-back in many ways is much better than stressful culture, workaholic. That's why I mentioned here about the suicide. That's bad. That's why in my book, for example, I propose a new theory. I propose 77 principles. And one of the principles is what called the achievement care freedom principle, in which I say that in the world that we live in, there are different cultures. Some of them are laid back. Some of them are workaholic. But I'm saying that laid back in many ways is much better than workaholic because we are not so stressful. That's why I mentioned the suicide example into how bad it is. People have to kill themselves. It's very stressful. So why is that bad? It's very bad in that sense. But on the other hand, you can also produce more. So which one do you choose is up to you for the people to choose, not for the outsider for you to choose. So if Dominica want to have the laid back culture, it's good for them. What's wrong with that? It's your culture. You should be proud of that. So I'm saying that you should not allow other people to say that you should not check, you should not keep your culture. Your culture is your culture. My job as an analyst is to understand how different we are from each other, and we do not share those differences. And we have to respect that.
I'm going to ask you a final question because it's coming up time and time again as it relates to what is the agenda of China? Is it intended to take over the world, or more specifically the Caribbean?
I think that the last interview, someone, I think you also asked me too about global domination. I think he was talking about to control the colonized. That's what people have been talking about. No, in the sense, China is not colonizing anyone. In fact, China is engaging in a win-win situation in which they engage trade with many other countries. Some of the callers, by the way, has said something which is incorrect. They said that China had been at war with other countries in the last few decades in the South China Sea. No, it's not true at all. China never had a war with any of those claimants in the South China Sea. They have some conflict with them. They are trying to swap it out. But China did not do, for example, what the colonial powers have done, send the Marines in, send a ship in, and invade you, colonize you, and control you. engage in massacre, genocide. For example, you were in Dominica, you were controlled by the British. Remember, I went over here, that's called the Massacre Health Center. Massacre. Why is there a massacre? Do you remember the history, how the colonials did to you? But China did not do that to Africa or to you. They trade, yes. They buy something from you, but they give you money, and you use the money to develop. So what is wrong with that? Now, you call it domination, but I think that's misuse of the term. But if this is called domination, it's so much better because it benefits you. But normally, when we use the word domination, we do not use like that. We talk about colonial control, one side kind of situation. I benefit, you lose as a slave. For
All right,
example.
final question, Franklin, before we go.
Tell us what you found. What you have found to be interesting, kind, or whatever. How have you been treated? How do you find Dominica, my country? How do you describe Dominica?
I think that Dominica, in many ways, is a laid-back culture. As I said, the lifestyle is very different. People enjoy life. Just like in some of the African countries that I went to, they also do the same thing in Oceania, and they have been enjoying it. Why do you need to change? If that's what you like, why do you need to change? The problem with the IMF and the World Bank is that every time when you go to a country, you have to change it, you have to change this, because it's not efficient. Efficiency is Western-centric in that sense. They want you to be like them. But many African people, and also in the Oceania and Caribbean, they do not want to be like that. They do not want to behave like the Germans, like the Chinese. This is exactly my point over here. Be proud of what you have. Why do you have to listen to them? And that's why many times when those international organizations, they are often controlled by the Western powers, they come in, you have to do their agenda.
Yes.
And if you don't get the money. Look at what happened to Greece. Now it's happening in Argentina. Now look at what happened in Venezuela. Everywhere you go, they impose the agenda. Afterward, the population suffer and decline. So I'm saying that this is exactly what I mean. To point out that you are laid back is to say that you are different from others. Be proud of what you are. Why are you so defensive when people say that you are laid back? It's wonderful. Keep it. Why do you want to change it? You understand me? Instead of other people coming to you and say, you should be like the American or you should be like the German, say, no, we are what we are here. We are proud of it because of the history that this gentleman has said.
All right.
I just want to thank you, sir. Well, take over, Matt.
Yes, I want to thank you because of time we have. As I said, we wish we had an hour because there are many phone calls coming in. But we want to thank you. Thank you. Come back sometime. We're going to spend an hour together.
2 hours.
2 hours. All right, thank you very much.
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you say thank you in your language?
Thank you in English.
Yeah, but in Chinese.
In Vietnamese.
No, I don't speak Vietnamese. I'm not Vietnamese. I'm Chinese American.
You're Chinese American.
I speak English.
But you're born in Saigon.
Yes, but it was more than 62 years ago during the Vietnam War.
Oh.
We fled the country. We are not Vietnamese.
Oh, so you're not Vietnamese anymore.
I never learned the language. I was not educated over there. I grew up in the U.S. That's my country.
All right.
That's my language.
I know. I understand.
Yes, we understand.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Come again.
Sometime. Hello. No, I understand. He never left. He fled the country of Vietnam. We understand it now. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're going to take a stop there with Belfast and we'll continue.
Boy, naughty boy. Boy, I would drink a cold kubuli. Yeah, boy. Myself, I would drink a BB Spice. No, boy. Yeah, boy. Well, guess what? Kubuli and BB Spice presents Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours. Over $20,000 in cash and prizes to be won. Join us for the exciting promotions at selected bars island-wide. All winners will be entered in a grand draw for a chance to win cash prizes, grocery vouchers, top-up, and lots more. Terms and conditions apply. Yeah, boy, I ain't that. Yeah, boy, myself, I want my BB Spice. Where that be? Please drink responsibly.
All right, Dominica, we're here with Belfast. It's we were a little late this morning, but we're here all the same. Good morning to you, young lady. I know you're caught in traffic for a very long time.
Yes. So it has me running a little bit late, but nonetheless, I'm here.
And we're happy to have you.
Yes, for sure. So today it will be Belfast in 10 and not Belfast in 13.
We can do 15, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So, once again, good morning to you and your listeners. Today we're excited to highlight some fantastic products from Belfast Estate and also to let you know what's going on this weekend, and we have a little draw for our promotion, our Sunblast Back to School promotion that is ending today. So the winners will be announced, and we will shake, and I will let you choose and
Okay.
dip. So then we'll announce the winner.
So what are we winning?
The first prize is $1,000.
Wow. In these tough economic times, yes, of course, we
Yes,
welcome
for
that.
sure. $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. The second prize is a $500 cash and a Sunblast hamper, and $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper. So, first up, we have Sunblast Juices, the ultimate refreshment for any time of the day. Whether you're packing a school lunch, enjoying a picnic, or just need a quick pick-me-up, Sunblast Juices are the perfect choice with a variety of delicious flavors. These juices are made with the highest quality ingredients, offering that fresh, fruity taste that everyone loves. So keep your family hydrated and happy with Sunblast Juices from Belfast Estate. And for those of you looking for something with a bit more kick, let's talk about Rude Boy Drink. This drink is the life of the party, bringing bold flavors and a strong punch that will keep the good times rolling. Whether you're out with friends or winding down after a long day, Rude Boy is the perfect companion for any occasion. It's a drink that's all about attitude, so grab a Rude Boy and let good times flow. So, with Sunblast Juices and Rude Boy, Belfast Estate offers you the best of both worlds. A refreshing juice for all ages and a bold drink for those who like to turn up the energy. No matter what the occasion, these are the drinks you'll want to have on hand. So be sure to pick up your Sunblast Juices and Rude Boy drink at your nearest store today. Experience the quality and flavor that only Belfast Estate can deliver. And we'll take a short ad break and come back to you to let you know what's happening this weekend.
If you know quality, then you must know the manufacturers of Dominica's finest rums, Belfast Estate Limited. Over 80 years leading the industry with exceptional standards and formidable customer service. We present the manufacturers of BB Rum, Soca Rum, Red Cap Rum, Cask Rum, and the signature Belfast Estate Rum Punch. With island-wide distribution daily, Belfast Estate Limited has cemented its mark as the distributor of choice for products like Eldorado range of rums and creams, Kubali Bear, Corona Bear, Guinness, Root Boy Drink, and of course, Sunblast Juices, Toffers Snacks, Vitamalt, and Pine Hill Juices. Call the office at 440-7032 or visit the distribution outlet at Jimmy Dominica. Follow on Facebook or Instagram at Belfast Estate. Belfast Estate Limited, your leading manufacturer and distributor of rums in Dominica.
Red Cap Rum is one of Belfast Estate's finest rum blend. Maho Whiskey, as it is locally called, is enjoyed by many in every corner of Dominica. Red Cap Rum is a blend of specially selected aged alcohols combined with other ingredients, creating an unexpected, smooth, and unmatched blend. This outstanding, refreshing flavor can be the base of many cocktails and can be mixed with lemon lime, classic cola, or with your favorite sorrel or orange juice for a Red Cap Rum surprise. Red Cap Rum delivers an extraordinary opportunity to share flavor and fun in any party or occasion. Red Cap Rum, drink it, but don't abuse it.
Q95.
Back to you.
Yes, Matt, I'm back again, and it's another beautiful day and a weekend packed with activities. So let's dive right into what's happening this weekend. So first up, this Friday, August 30th, the Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours are rolling into town with not one, but two hot spots for you to enjoy. So join us at Charlie's Courtyard in Roseau from 5 p.m., where you can grab Kubuli at 3 for 10 and BB Shots at 2 for 5. The vibes will be high with DJ Rio and DJ Pro on the decks to keep you entertained all night long. But that's not all. Also, this Friday, the tour will be stopping at Luna's Eclipse Bar in Point Michelle from 5 p.m. Come through for the same great deals, Kubuli 3 for 10 and BB Shots 2 for 5. You won't want to miss the tunes from DJ Epic and DJ Leo as they set the stage for an unforgettable evening. And if you're looking to start your weekend a little earlier, join us at Lindomart from 3:30 p.m. on today, Friday, for the Sizzling Summer Happy Hour Volume 2. We've got Kubuli 3 for 10, BB 2 for 5, and BB Rum mixed drinks for just $5. Plus, enjoy delicious goat water while grooving to the songs of DJ Tricks. It's a perfect way to kick off your weekend. And on Saturday, August 31st, the Kubuli and BB Summer Bar Tours continues at Big Step in Roseau from 2 p.m. Once again, we'll have 3 for 10 and BB Shorts 2 for 5. The entertainment will be top notch with performances by Kwan, DJ Epic, and DJ Minimi. So you don't want to miss out these wonderful activities this weekend. And Matt, no, it's
We're
time
ready. We're ready for that.
We're time. It's coming. Today is the final day for our Back to School with Sunblast promotion, and it has officially ended today. So I have my handy dandy shaker with multiple entries.
Am I not in that back there? No.
If you took part, then yes, you'll be in it.
All right.
Once you took part, you'll be in it. So
Let's find out who are the winners.
We have quite a bit of names in here, so I'm going to shake.
And how many you giving away?
3 different prizes.
Okay. Let's have the deep there.
Yes, I'm going to shake very well. And then
let me put my hands
prize.
The third prize. Okay, the third prize. Let me give you a chance to announce it, huh? There you go.
Thank you. So our third prize winner, who will be winning $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper, is Jean Royer, who purchased from ACS High Street. Once again, congratulations, Mr. or Mrs. Jean Royer.
Is there a number there?
Yes, there's a number.
I'm sure you'll call out.
Yes, I will contact you to let you know once your items are ready for pickup. And congratulations once again on winning $250 cash and a Sunblast hamper.
Let me shake it again. All right,
So,
there we go. If you don't win, blame Matt, okay?
and then we have our second prize winner, who is winning $500 cash and one Sunblast hamper. We have Samantha John Phillip, who purchased from AC Shillingford High Street.
Again?
Yes, I finally have
What?
So congratulations again, Samantha John Phillip, for winning. You will be contacted to pick up your prize of $500 and your Sunblast hamper.
Wow.
And then
Lucky shoppers at ACS, boy.
Yes, and then the big one, the first prize winner. I'm going to shake it very well. Okay, Matt.
All right. Let me see if I can push my hands right down. Right down. Okay, here we go. The winner, is it one? Let me put back one. I picked up 2, so let's pick up 1.
Okay.
Go ahead now.
So our grand prize winner, our first prize winner of $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper is Bernie Paul, again, AC Shillingford.
You're joking.
Who purchased from AC Shillingford.
3 prices for AC Shillingford?
All 3 of them were from AC Shillingford.
Let me say hi to the ladies there at the way room, ACS, and the staff of ACS. You guys got lucky today, huh?
For sure. So Bernie Paul, we will be contacting you. You have won the first prize, which is $1,000 cash and a Sunblast hamper. We will be contacting all the winners. And once again, congratulations to all of you. And once again, continue to partake in our promotions as they come along, so you could
next
have
time
a
you
chance
get lucky,
to win.
eh?
Exactly.
Next time. Shop at ACS. It seems like they're lucky there.
Yes, it seems. And Matt, that brings us to the end of our radio show today. Thanks for tuning in to Q95 for Belfast Estate in 30, but today it was Belfast Estate in 15.
Yes.
Remember, great times and great drinks go hand in hand with Belfast Estate. Have a wonderful day, man, and a wonderful weekend.
Have a wonderful weekend. I hope next week we don't have traffic, huh?
I hope not.
All right, thank you very much. And safe drive back to Belfast. To the staff there at Belfast, good morning to you. Next up, Creole Happy.
$1,000 not to spend for your head. Talk all they want, I don't care what they like, cause your matter. Now in my country, carry for my head every night. And you are one to carry to my bed, no, no, no. But tell me, no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. I ain't got no one lucky, no need to party, wo. I feel it, what I do, we know your baby, got it, go. Your body, they pack on me, sweet. Open up, make us feel it, and you where they cut my fancy.